Hey, before we get to this video, man, please hit the link below and go to the new shop, man. All type of merch, man. You feel me? We got hats, shirts, everything, man. Go shop the Snow Gallery. Appreciate y'all. Snow Gang. From Vibe Magazine, Young Thug's lawyer files motion to end Rico case due to statute of limitations. Young Thug and his legal team remain committed to trying to end the YSL Rico case and free the rapper. His attorneys recently filed a motion to dismiss the case based on the statute of limitations. XXL obtained documents that detail Thugger's lawyer Brian Steele justification to drop the Rico charges against all of the YSL co-defendants in order to satisfy the crime of Rico conspiracy. The prosecution must prove beyond a reasonable doubt that at least one overt act was committed in furtherance of the conspiracy within the statute of limitations, he wrote in the motion. To satisfy the statute of limitations, the overt act must have occurred within 5 years of the filing of the bill of indictment with the clerk of court. Both the original indictment as well as the re-indictment have overt acts numbers 1 through approximately 61 with a date more than 5 years before the return of the indictment, still continued later in the motion. Since overt acts numbers 1 through 61 are outside of the 5-year statute of limitation, these overt acts cannot support a conviction of Mr. Williams or any of the accused. Since said overt acts are outside of the 5-year statute of limitations, Steele believes any crimes from before May 2017 should be thrown out by the judge. Wow, so, hey man, it be the technicalities, bro. What they be saying? It's the technicalities for me, you feel me? Listen, do you realize that Young Thug has one of the best in the country lawyers, criminal defense lawyers, but the best in Georgia? Listen, I remember I was locked up. I was in Wright Street in 2000. One time I got locked up and I went to Wright Street. Was it the first time I went to Wright Street? I don't know, but it was one time I got locked up and I knew a nigga who, his lawyer was Brian Steele. He was facing like a wild ass. He was actually my cellie. His lawyer was Brian Steele. And he was he was a little older than me at that time. Like he was like 20. He had to be like 26, 27, but he was my cellie. And he asking me about his case. Like, I'm like, bro, I don't know, nigga. He had 2 felony niggas working at his trap house, and they got caught with some. That's when I first found out what MDMA is. That's the shit that's in ecstasy and shit. They got some pills and some other shit or whatever. He asked me, because he had got hit with a Rico type shit, like something like a Rico. It was a heavy drug indictment. And he was like, man, I'm good though, because I got Brian Steele. And then that's when I found out who Brian Steele was. Yo, better believe if Brian Steele is filing that type shit, he on top of it. That shit is going to get motioned out. Brian Steele is not a fucking, like, that nigga's like, who? That nigga's like Jordan, bro. He's like the Jordan of this shit. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's a monster, bro. He, like, technicalities, emotions, he specializes in shit like that. That's how a lot of criminal defense lawyers get people off, by technicalities and shit. You know what I'm saying? The officer didn't read the Miranda rights. They didn't do this right. They took this evidence from the scene without, you know what I mean? Like technicality. So I'm gonna be honest. I think that these 5, and it's only gonna be 5 of the charges, but shit, that's a nice portion. The state, they either gonna try to. Well, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. The shit gonna get motioned out. Them out of date fucking crimes or whatever, and goddamn. The state either gonna end up dropping that motherfucking case, right? Because that's gonna weaken the case, bro. They fucked up by that time. They fucked up. That statute of limitations, bro. That only goes one way. It's either you were in the statute of limitations or we out. And if Brian Steele is filing that, then he did the research and he sees that. And that, like you see what he just said. I read it. He sees that the shit is out of date. You know what I mean? Now. Either the prosecutors or the district attorney are going to drop the case, or they're going to offer Thug a plea for like probably time served, criminal gang leader or some shit. I'm telling you, my nigga. I'm telling you, bro. If them other 5 cases or 6 cases or whatever get dropped, because they was out of statute of limitations, it's going to severely weaken the case. And them people gonna either offer that man a plea for time served or some shit like that, or probation or something, or they just gonna just drop the fucking charge and say, you know what? It's so much bullshit in it already. You feel me? And yo, that's just what I think though. That's just what I think. I don't know. We're gonna find out. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and free thug. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm smoking gas, feel like I cute. Feel like I cute. Bitch, I'm smoking gas, I feel like I cute. I feel like I cute. Bitch, I'm smoking gas, I feel like I cute. Yeah. I feel like I cute. Bitch, I'm smoking gas, I feel like I cute. Yeah. I feel like I cute. I'm sipping that red solo like I cute. Yeah. I got all these bitches on